did you? What's going on, guys? Magic County 03 here. Welcome back to the Secret Trucks walkthrough guide here on Monster Trucks Overdriven. This is the final part of the DLC paywall. This is the Leapers. 6 trucks with very unique bodies and unique things that are different, have different characteristics about it. So let's get into it. So first off, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Look at the speedo. It is different than the normal speedometer. Real quick, before I go any further, I'm gonna get into the mega truck. The speedo is like this. But when you get in the Leaper, though, it is much different than in the other two. Like I said, there's 6 trucks. And these things are a little different, so obviously the first thing is that they're a lot slower than the normal monster trucks. They're a little slower. As you can see, the characteristics of the body are exactly the same as in the video games. Oh, come on. Yeah, as you can see, oh yeah, these do have a passenger seat, so you can sit next to your friends in the trucks. As you can see, we have 6 of them. I'm gonna start with Bigfoot 5, get the obvious one out of the way. Now this one is much slower than the other 2 because of the big wheels that it has. It's a lot harder to do stunts, but very easy to flip over. Like, notice how the front wheel takes off faster than the other ones do? That's where all that traction is going. Moving on to Bigfoot number 1. Yes, the original Bigfoot. As you can see, these things can be done, but they're a lot harder to do because you will, in some cases, flip over. Hey, I landed a backflip. You do have to be careful with these. These are a lot slower. And that means they'll break easier. As you've just seen right there. And before you say, yes, the normal trucks can break their wheels, but they're a lot harder to do. Here's Black Stallion, the truck I started the video with. Barefoot, it's a Chevrolet. Yeah, Barefoot actually started out as a Chevrolet. And before y'all say everyone knows that it's been a Dodge. It's not actually been a Dodge. It actually started out as a Chevrolet. And don't do that. That was a dumb... Hey! Oh man. As you can see, the Leapers, they have a lot stiffer suspension than the normal truck do, so if you want to try and pull a slap wheelie, well, unfortunately you can't. Even though you try, you can't. You can still pull some of the modern stunts, but they're a lot harder to do with the lethal. They are still really hard to drive. Oh, there you go. Exactly what I'm talking about. The stunts. You can still pull them off. Oh yeah, Barefoot is actually a new addition to this game. But of course, you can't have a game without Gravedigger. So, the Overdriven guys decided to add Gravedigger 1 as a DLC. And yes guys, this is also... It also did not start out as a Chevy either. This started out as a Ford. This is a 1951 Ford panel van. And that's what Gravedigger the Legend is based off of. For those of you junkies who love knowledge about monster trucks. Well, there you go. There's knowledge about Gravedigger. Well, in this case, Graveyard, or whatever. Still Gravedigger. And yes, copyright is a thing, so... Which means they couldn't get the licensing for everything. But they got most of it, so that's what counts. And finally, to wrap up the final DLC truck, we have USA 1. Now this truck is memorable by a few people. Like say, Rod Litzow, even in the modern day, Austin Cooley, all those guys from Triple B. They all brought this truck back from the dead. And it actually competed in the Monster Jam show in 2015. Believe it or not, Arlington. It actually competed for freestyle racing, and their obstacle course competition if they had it. Oh man. But yeah, this thing was a real thing at that show, so yeah, there you go. I'm gonna try and attempt a moonwalk in this thing. No, you can't.